with everything happening right now with Ruggeds as well as some of the new 7-star equipment, money might be a little tight right now if you've been upgrading them or been trying to just buy it. And of course, today in this video, I am here to help you out with a brand new quest chain that just got added to NGS, as well as a pretty awesome way to make you a couple of million Meseta heal, and it can be done fairly quickly for the most part. So today on the video, we're going to discuss how to take part in the brand new ARC event training to get your hand on this wonderful equipment. Or maybe you just want 5, 6, maybe 10 million Meseta. But before we hop into all that, welcome back into your #1 stop for PSO2 New Jersey gameplay, how-tos, and all that jazz. And I would like to give a giant thank you to everybody that's supporting over on Patreon, Twitch, and here through memberships for the months of October. Thank you, my dudes. We will go more into that in a bit, but for now, let's jump into PSO and let's discuss the brand new ARC event training. So to start off, the quest chain we are looking for here is a training called Halpha, which we will go ahead and collect from an ARC trainer, but I will show you where to get that in a moment. But the quest does require a little bit of requirement. So to start off, you need to go ahead and complete Cavalry's Independent Partisan Squad. This quest is pretty much just made up of you hitting level 60 and getting your battle power up to roughly what it should be around then, which honestly it should be fine. Just level and you will go ahead and unlock this. And of course, once you go ahead and have it offhand, you want to go ahead and head over to any of the main towns so you can go ahead and talk to the wonderful ARC event trainer instruction. You can quote final a white net to, of course, the lady who give us our daily quests as well for such stuff as like mining, fruit, and all that. But we're going to go ahead and, of course, talk to all. So if you have the quest available, you will notice the little symbol, a bubble head symbol to the lady behind me. I'll let you know she have a quest for you. So by just talking to her, you can go ahead and take part in the quest. Also, she does have other quests as well, which you may or may not have checked out or done already. But that one is, of course, specifically for Halpha. So, the main thing of interest here is, of course, she is going to be sending you all across all 3 regions in the game right now, doing different tasks such as killing certain monsters, hunting down certain items, and you're going to go ahead and unlock some fantastic stuff. So, let's go ahead, let's look at the quests and talk about the stuff of very importance matters when it comes to the quests. And as for the list is concerned, this is the code coming from ARC Busy Phone. I will go ahead and have a link down in the description below so you can check this out for yourself if you want to read over specific quests or what you're going to unlock when. But when it comes to the quest chain, it is, of course, very long, or I get pretty on par for the going all the way down to, of course, 3x, well, X, so 10 heal, and you will be getting a decent quests heal as well of a decent reward. So to start off, we will be getting a whole bunch of just like XQ, some ABC stuff, but we start getting down here, of course, in a 1-4 and 1-5 heal. And I get technically 1-6 as well. We're gonna start getting our hands on some augments, and the augment is a code for dick code for melee, range, and Tekka heal. And as you probably can see, we're going to go ahead and hunt down some bosses. Of course, they can be found for a very short one here with Might, and of course, the Laboratory Ruin rank 4. So pretty much kill 3 of each of these bosses, so a little bit there. But there is 10 of these, and then we move into, of course, defeating our Megalodics at a level 60, and of course, from there we move into our last one here, which is, of course, to defeat a gold well enemy 60 or greater for level, and you must do that 20 times. So as you can see, these 3 quests are not all that difficult to get your hands on, and of course, depending on what ship you are playing on, as well as what market you are looking at, since every ship is a little bit distant here. But these will go from elite, from what I have seen on ship 1, anywhere from 1 to about 500,000-600,000. And of course, you are going to be getting 10 of these. So as you can probably imagine, you can get you a whole bunch of money by taking parts in the Pacific quests. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and continue going down the line here, because these are not the only thing of importance. But we are going to start off here with, of course, some Preem Swords, some Yellow Trigger. Nothing too fancy. But we start getting into, of course, 110. We do have some Star Gems, which is, of course, fantastic. But we're going to keep going on down. And then we're going to get ourselves some Souls level 4 here. And of course, you will be getting 10 of these as well in the second tier of the quests. And once again, these are pretty early on, and like all lap ones as well, these are some of the more higher desirable augments. So once again, depending on the ship, you can bet to make some pretty penny from getting your hands on all these souls. And then we also have any more Star Gem coming into play. And as we walk through the rest of the quest chain, we are going to cap out with 310, which will, of course, give us 100 Star Gems here. And I guess also some special crashes you're interested in. And, of course, some more so right here for so 4. So, as you can see here, this is pretty much a lot of simple quests. Some of these might take a little bit, but for the most part, you can go ahead and burn through these in the case of the 4th couple in about an hour, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. And of course, if you do want to finish this up, any with it being, at best, we're literally probably looking at like 5-6 hours to complete it total, depending on the luck of the RNG of the enemy spawning. Is you are going to get your hands on a whole bunch of stuff that don't matter, but the stuff that does matter, such as the Star Gems and the augment, is pretty awesome. So I will highly recommend that you take part in the quest chain, if not for anything, for the Star Gem and of course the augment that you can hopefully sell to make you a pretty penny before we move into the net region. Or maybe you actually want to use some of the augment yourself. And hopefully you will make you a decent amount of money to help you go ahead and get your hands on the rugged of your dream, or maybe some of the other equipment as well, since they are still extremely difficult to come by inside of PSO2 New Genesis. But with that will do it for me for today. And hopefully you have found that video helpful in one way or another. If so, be sure to do the thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the wonderful bells below. And of course, once again, a giant thank you to everybody that is supporting me over on patreon.com/Maconn, subscribing over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn, or joining members here on YouTube by hitting that wonderful join button below. Thank you for all the support, and thank you to everyone that have been watching and is watching. Thank you, my dudes. And of course, with that, they're gonna go ahead and do it for me for today, and I will see you in the comments.